It's just a Monster Cat chill. Actually, right now, I think today we're just listening to Cloud None. Yeah, just Cloud None. That's it. Okay, so now we obviously need improve. We need to figure out a workflow for this, right, chat? I think that makes the most sense. Is there anything for generate that we should do first? You know what I mean? Should we do anything else with generate first? I don't really know what other features I would need. Generate D's. D's what? What could I be generating? Is Cloud None a Python reference? I don't know. Testing. Realistically, if I was going to use this, I would want it to do a little pop-up or something and prompt me to say, hey, do you actually want to execute this? Oh, we could do a cookie banner. Cookie banner, true. Good, that's a solid point, Jack. Cookie banner. Okay, so we'll add instead of just description, and we'll put prompt is true. Okay. Let's delete create Neovim with red background. Yeah, we'll delete that. Then when we get to generate here, right, we're going to go to here and we'll say, where is full new Lua LSP? What? Ask for telemetry permissions. Now we're talking, chat. Now we've really gotten somewhere. So we get this file, we get the function, right? So now we want to do something like, Okay. Cross to close the pop-up, moves all over. I'm 42, and what is this? What? So here's where I'm thinking we get this back. We get our new function here. So we need to do something like this. We need to say if ops dot prompt, or this is like local. Oh, whoops. This is like local prompt is ops prompt right here. This also needs to drop this from here. Wherever we do prompt here, we have description. We also should go local. We should do ops is vim.deep copy ops, just so we don't modify the original one. Let's go ops prompt is nil, right? Spyware and Neovim went. I know we're kind of behind the times. All right. So when we ask for the prompt, so we go if prompt then end, and we're going to go here. We're going to say Vim API nvim create. You know what's kind of funny is I just copy this code right here. I'm just gonna copy this code right here. Dude, I'm all in. I'm an AI developer. Can we advertise Teachcoin? Yes. Okay. So now we'll go back to here and we'll go require luai dot win dot popup. Name is what did I call it again? Opt name. Buff set name. This will error if it already exists, which is annoying. Nvim buff get or something. Is it buff name, buff number create? I think we can do this. Vim dot fn buff number ops dot name true, right? Equals vim fn vim fn buff number hello world true. That should keep giving us the same one. Okay, so we should be able to do this. Okay, so now we create this new file name, and we can say luai implementation.lua, something like this. We say file type is lua, right? And then we go vim API nvim buff set lines, and we'll go vim.split new function.implementation here. And then we'll go vim command redraw. I think that will work. And then we'll go vim fn input accept. Do we have like input yes no or something? Yes no. I always forget, do we have like a yes no thing or something? Accept. I don't think we do. Not built in. Local accept is this. If can't I do input? I can do like default is accept, right? We can go like this. Prompt is accept. Oops. And then we'll say default is yes. Obviously, we're going to say the default is yes. And the value returned in the dialog is canceled. Cancel return is no. If accept equals yes, then, or we'll say not equals yes, then return end. Okay. This is to do request it. Right? Will Go be good for LeetCode? You can solve LeetCode with Go. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking. You can ask Suraj. I don't know if I'll know the answer off the top of my head, though. All right, so let's try this. Let's go back to here. And let's go to... No, we don't want this one right now. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, chat. That's actually working so well. I was confused though. Because why did this say prompt? That's not good. That's not good. Because this should be getting dropped here. When we're in prompt. Oh, did this not get... Oh. Right. Options. Right? Because this should get cleared out here, right? Ops.options description. Ops options. Shouldn't this be getting cleared? How is this still inside here? Let's actually change this to be local options. Local options is ops.options. And let's deep copy this. Let's do this. And we'll go options.prompt is nil. Yep. And then we'll go here and we'll take this and this. And let's just put these here like this and like this. And then let's go here and say options and options. Okay. And this shouldn't do anything else inside here. So that should be good. Probably what we want to do actually is for key in pairs options do. And if key vim dot starts with key, then options key is nil, which I think should be fine. Okay. So double underscore names are reserved. All right, so we'll try this again. So let's kill the red background one. Yes. Let's go back to here. Generate new function here. So the prompt should be description, everything like this. We only have this once, right? We're not calling this more than one time. Generate new function. We just call that one time. Okay, sure. Let's try. Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay, nice. Yeah, we can use generate to generate improve. Yeah, I think that's good. Why what? Generate to generate improve. That sound, the play sound. Whose sound is it? Did I miss something? Oh, it's degenerate, isn't it? Because Pick knows. Okay. What's the degenerate sound? Pick? Tell me the truth. What is the sound? I know you know, Pick, because everyone else is saying degeneracy. Give it to me, Pick. It's okay. It's something with porn, isn't it, chat? Okay, from what I've heard. Okay, yeah. Okay, great. Thanks. That's good to know. Okay. I'm on the... From what I heard from everyone else. Pick, it sounds like from what you heard on there, which is interesting, Pick. Yeah. Good to know, Pick. Thanks. Well, you guys know I'm not on that train, but yes. That doesn't surprise me that some of you know. But you should stop. Pro tip. Would recommend stopping. Win close. Is it just true? Okay. No, I'm actually serious that that's not my game. Would not have known before Pick said it, to be honest. That makes me doubt, because a lot of you guys are saying things inside here. Anyways, we'll just move on from this, because we're doing AI. Option example. Okay, we scuffed it again. Chat, how is this not working? Generate our prompt and description. We go to generate here. We have our ops that are getting passed here. Ops prompt. Options here. Oh, this is just lying. This is the problem with lying here, is that we should return more things from here. Let's return new function. Let's go new function dot example, and let's go new function dot list. Option list. We'll just say option list, and we'll say option example. Okay. All right, so then we can do this. We should just return all of these instead of being kind of stupid, I feel. Because this should go here. We go text here, thoughts this, blah, 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 blah. Where do we generate those? New prompt. Okay, new prompt then should also go here, and it should return option list is option list, option value is option value, and function name is function name. Okay, so we should just return those all here. Can't wait for this year's AOC. We're gonna import this library and solve AOC in one line for everything. The problem's from quite some time. You know, I search hidden first and they show it. Siraj, I've had some people say that before, and then they cleaned all of their plugins and reinstalled them, and it fixed. Okay, so now we're here, and we're gonna return this, and so we should have option list is new function dot option list, and option example is new function dot option example. Okay, great. New function, is that not what we called it? New prompt. Whoops, new prompt. New prompt and new prompt. Okay, so there, when we have this now, we can go here, and we are not going to do this. Option list, option example. Okay, so that makes sense. That was just lying before. Nothing going on there. Oh, then this should always, after we do this, we should just close the window, and we can also vim API nvim buff close, nvim close buff, nvim buff delete. There we go. Vim API nvim win get buff window win. Force is true. Okay. All right, so that should work. Weird champ, that's cheating. Agreed. What's up, Cargo Moon? I still like the name, by the way. Okay, so now we press yes, we accept it, and says unable to call field nvim close. What did I? Oh, whoops, I meant. Whoops. Nvim win close. That probably didn't finish writing then. Okay, that's fine. How many tokens am I using from Anthropic these days? Let me just double check. I'm interested to know what my cost is at the moment. It's got to be still, I feel like, so low. Yeah, we've used like maybe not even $1 today. Nice. Not even $1. Okay, so now we're here. We press Y for enter. It said invalid window 270.03. Okay, so then we can just go pcall like this, just in case. And we can also go pcall here, because it really should not do this. Okay. We really don't care. We're just going to do our best guess to close it. Billions of dollars. Oops. Enter. Yep. So now, okay. I mean, that's still a lot of money. Well, we're doing way more than Copilot. I don't think we've used $1. I'm saying, like, all I saw at the beginning of the day was I had 23 something in my account. Now I have 22 something in my account. I think. We'll monitor a little more closely. Okay, so now we have this, and we scuffed this somehow. How did we scuff this? Oh, because we said option list, right? We didn't do that. Okay. Okay. Implementation, this, bubble blah, return function, ops border, must provide a border style, border, ops.border, here. Yep, those are all fine. It doesn't matter that those are different style. Okay, so now if I run this, however the name already exists. We do need to figure out, we can say delete window when I leave. So, okay, so that's the part that we need to fix, but that's okay. So we run this, we go here, and then we leave. Can you go into debt? No, I think it'll just start returning insufficient funds. 22,000 to 23. What? Okay, Chad, it's working so well. Let's say reuse buffer if it exists already. Otherwise, create a new one with this name. Right? So like, okay, so we delete this. We run this again. And now we'll see what it generates differently. Then this is phase 2, is where we'll talk about how are we going to improve them. We can keep the history of each one every single time and put them into a list. Ooh, that's pretty funny. Yes, we'll keep it, obviously. If existing, nice. Now it doesn't error, chat. Now it doesn't error. We fixed it. I'm such a good coder. I'm such a good coder, chat. I just told it reuse buffer if it exists already, so then it was fine. So then it's fine, okay? I probably should double check and see what okay, no, that's all good. That's all good. Okay. A real senior engineer. Okay, so then the funny thing is you could just delete this prompt and description from here. And it, like, it doesn't matter because it's captured in the first time that we ran it, which I think is pretty funny too. Because it's right here. We need to check a buffer. This is so good though. So if you make that your first priority means highest priority 0 makes sense is actually high priority, or do I need to learn Lua? That's actually an argument for one-based indexing being very good, you know? All right, so now, chat, now, do we have print all odd values? I want to delete that one. I want to try this one again. Okay, so now what we need to do is when one-based indexing is bad, I set it. Did you mean based? You just dropped a few letters or what? Okay, so now we have all of this. We can return this here, and we can say return load file path. Yeah, right, like this. So we're gonna do the load file shenanigans here. We're just gonna do this part basically here, right? We could probably just do return generated. That's pretty funny, actually. I think we can just do this. We could probably just do now. Now it will reread this if it needs to. So we can just do return generated keys opts. Isn't it not called generated? Generate. Got it. Generate. Oops, I forgot. Okay, so now, hypothetically, chat, hypothetically, if we comment this out, we run this here. You're not seriously telling me that 1 returning the first element is more logical than 0? It did it, chat. Oh, it actually did it. It actually did it. It did it. It did it. It did it. Sriracha, I don't know. I've never seen anybody. I don't know. I would search the issues and see. Okay, it works though. Let's pick another Neovim thing to try and make this happen. Right? What's another one that we could do? My compiler is going to allow you to select what kind of indexing you want to use. Now we're talking. Change to a random color theme. Ooh, I like that one. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Generate dot select random Neovim color scheme. It did not prompt me that time. Why didn't? Oh, I didn't tell it to prompt true. it just works flawlessly though. I'm sorry, I forgot to say prompt is true. Maybe I should set it the other way around. Should we set it the other way around, or should we by default just execute? I feel like by default execute's better. Dude, that's so funny. Default prompt is true? No. Please, the other one is just dangerous. And we're specifically asking it to get executed. We're specifically asking it to get executed. Available color schemes, color. If it's none, here, random index. Second priority would be a lower priority, and hence the 0th to be higher than 1. He scribbled in his notes, and I just mumbled, it's a 0-based list. Okay, you make a great argument, right? It's sort of like, you're already going to do this, right? Randomly permute the lines in a buffer. Ooh, I like that one. All right, let's move it to this spot though, and let's just, because I don't want to mess up this buffer, right? But so let's go here, and then let's go Lua require Lua AI dot generate dot randomly permute lines in the current buffer. Dude, that's so funny. It just literally works. It's just perfect. It's just, it does exactly what I want. Go to a random D's in this project. The funny thing is, some of them are actually really good. Like this one. So this one is funny. You can just go like, telescope, search files in my Neovim config directory. And I guarantee you it's going to get this one right. Like, it's going to get this one right for sure. Yeah, there you go. It's like, it's just, you just like, you can just do it, you know? Let's try and do something a little more complicated, right? Search files, my Neovim config only equals Lua. Honestly, this is great for end beginners. I don't think so. I think it's the opposite. There you go. So now it's only dude, it's so funny. Only option list example here only is Lua. That seems not right. We did something wrong here with option example. Option example. Did we scuff this somewhere? Option example. Where do we put this in prompt? Oh, like %s option value with option example. Yeah. Option value. Okay, good. That's why that's there. That's messed up. RG files type only. Oh, it's so good, dude. Oh, that's actually so funny. Yeah, okay. I like that one too. Lua here. Let's go put macro for changing camel case to snake case in my A register. We'll see. Did it already go? Let's see what it says here. Okay, let's try. Hello world, this is something. At A. Did it? Oh, It's not supposed to have this. That's the problem. It shouldn't have this, I think. Or it needs to do vim.key map or something, I think. Vim.key code, maybe? I think it's this is the problem. Because this should actually be enter itself. So it got a little bit confused, but it's actually pretty close. Hello world, this is camel. Right? And if you do @A and then it's like this, we press enter. That's so funny, dude. Like it actually just works. Oh my goodness. It's just that this isn't right here. Right? So it's like, okay, if I call this again, right? Now it should execute this function. So if I go to here and I go @A, oh, it didn't work. Really? Did I save it? Maybe I didn't save it. Let's try doing this again. Oh no, I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with Vim key code for it. Maybe that's not what we need to do. I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do this. Or maybe it's just not reloading it. Oh, because we have it cached. I think we have it cached. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Probably it would be easier if we just told it to do something like actually it would be more funny is to say something like this. Lua require this, and it's like change word under cursor from camel case to snake case. Let's see what it does now. Right? So it's like, okay, so we're here and we change this from here to there, and now can I do this? Start is higher than end. Oh, like do I need to word under cursor? Oh, does it think we're in visual mode? No, current word. If word not equal snake case. No, it seemed like it should work. Snake, whoops, camel, case. So it's a little scuffed. It doesn't quite work, chat. It didn't quite work. Nvim buff set tank 0 line current word start line call current word call minus word. Yeah, that's not right. Oh, it expects you to be at the very beginning of the word. Or very end of the word? Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of just wrong about where it expects you to be. But it did kind of work. Camel, case, word here. Okay, it does kind of work. It does kind of work. I think we've tried comment code before. Write all environment variables to the current buffer. Yeah, no, obviously I'm not going to let chat run this. That would be stupid. I'm not going to let chat execute random arbitrary AI generated code on my system. That's a bad plan in so many ways. Change terminal font to Comic Sans. Change ghosty terminal font to Comic Sans. Prompt is true. I'm not going to let this just run without seeing. That might actually work. This function only works in Ghosty Terminal. What? Oh, I need to run it from Ghosty Terminal? Ghosty? Set. Oh, does it not work from inside of here? Oh, my font. Oh, it just thinks... It's got the wrong font here. Ghosty, set font, Comic Sans. Whoops. Comic Sans MS. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Nope, it's just dumb. Nice try. AI sucks, dude. AI so bad. AI so bad. It doesn't matter. It just starts a new ghosty. It's not even it's literally not going to do it. Now make it write some OCaml. Yeah. Dude, it is pretty funny to do this generate where's the what did I call the color scheme one again? Select random Neovim color scheme. Select random Neovim color scheme. It's pretty funny, dude. I love that this just works basically. Okay, let's try this. Make HTTP get request URL equals https://google.com callback equals print. Let's see, chat, shall we? Oh, I didn't. Okay. I even did get at her info, dude. Ah! Oh my goodness. Look, and it literally prints it, chat. It literally prints it out, dude. It literally prints it out. Echo Envim get. Oh, we can do this. We'll go like this. We'll go function data Vim API Envim buff set lines 0 -1 -1 false Vim dot split data new line. I think it comes back as a string. Oh, and then end. Or did I miss something here? Oh yeah, here we go. Extra one here. Oh yeah, okay. Vim schedule wrap this. Did it actually hit Google though? What is this? Is this actually Google? I don't understand. What is it? What is it actually hitting? This doesn't seem right, does it? Modified from the Debian HTTPS google.com. This doesn't seem right, does it? Like, what is this? What the heck is this? Oh, it tried to do something not allowed. It tried to do something not allowed, huh? Oh, so it's broken actually. It didn't work for real. It didn't work for real. It got confused. It got confused. Okay, well that's fine. Here. We'll give it a little more instruction. We'll give it a little more instruction, right? I need a new color scheme. Let me ask my AI to get me a new one. Nah. Ooh, nice. Okay, there we go. Ooh, plenary HTTP get. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Fix current buffer. Well, that won't work, chat. That won't work. It's not gonna. It doesn't do that. Add the code. Those won't work either. You guys aren't understanding it at all. All right, so let's try this. We'll do generate dot plenary HTTP get and we go URL is https google.com, and then we'll do callback is function. we'll say data, and then we'll say Vim API nvim buff set lines. Let's just go here and say echo. We'll just put this in here. 69d8 -1 false. Yeah, that like this. And then we'll do description. We should just do. Well, we'll see what it does. We'll see what it does with this, actually. Let's just try this for a sec. And we'll see what happens. Come on, Mountain Dew. Come on, Mountain Dew. Oh, hey, there you go. Looks like it worked this time. Plenary HTTP get. Nice. Yes. Nice. Perfect. That's exactly what we want, chat. That's actually exactly what we want. Nice. That's even better. Yeah, because we can just tell it like I have plenary installed, right? So just go ahead and do it with plenary. Oh, chat. Chat. I've created an actual monster, dude. I've created an actual monster. It's so over. Probably the best part about this, you can temporarily install plugin, run a feature of the plugin, then uninstall the plugin when it's done. That would be pretty hard. I mean, we could set it up to do something like that, but it would just be kind of hard. It's also like some of them can't just be like, they can't just be like installed and run in the same Neovim session, right? Okay, so then the next thing, we need to get improving working. We need to get improving working. So here's what I'm thinking, chat. Here is what I'm thinking, okay? We need to change this so that implementation isn't a function, but it's a list of functions. Or this whole thing needs to be a list. Ooh. Okay. So when we go back to here, I also want to do something like this. I want to say raw. We're using cloud right now. Okay, so those are going to be good. So this should be both of these. So that's good. So now we'll also have this as a raw string, which means we can send it back directly. Ooh, actually we should get the whole thing as the response. Nah, we'll do it this way. This is fine. Okay, so then here's what I'm thinking, chat, right? Here's what I'm thinking. What if for improve, okay, you've got this scenario. So I've got two options here. Is what I'm thinking. We can either go like this, right? We have it like this. Okay. And then we make new ones from each. You could also save the messages. I don't really want to save the entire prompt because I think I don't want the entire prompt in here. I just want the LLM's response, I think. Because I'm going to send back some tokens and some other stuff like this. So I think we can just do this. I just want to be able to get the implementation of the function back. I may not include the LLM's thoughts either on the next round, right? So it's like I may only do this one, right? Or something like that. You share your playlist? Today it is literally just the artist Cloud None. Okay, so it's like, okay, so now you have this. So then suppose you do this one, right? And we do some more stuff. We said actually, you know, decode this as a JSON body or something like this, right? Actually, this is not a good one because there's not as much to try. Let's do one more like this, right? So it's like what we could do is we can just put this. We could put this. Okay, so here's the question, right? Do we put all of it as a new item? Probably, and then we just always return the last item when we execute something. That does seem like the best option. It does seem like the best option. Because we can use fs stat here to check if two files are here. Why do we need history? It should be in Git or something. No. Because when we want to improve it, we're going to interactively tell it a little bit what we didn't like about the last round. And it can take what it had before and give me a new response. We say, no, actually, you were an idiot. Like, of course, you didn't think about that. These aren't proper URIs, so don't do that. Give it to me a different way.
At the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about building the stuff and getting it out there and moving the...
It's about getting stuff out there, like what we're doing right now. What's up, Cracktoon? How is everything? You doing okay? Are you gonna publish it? Yeah, I'll publish this. All right, so now we want to do improve. We want to improve it. Yeah, so I think what we need to do here. So this is actually so funny because now I kind of want to do this where I do something like this. I just go like this and I say generate read file if newer than timestamp. Read file if newer than timestamp, right? We could do this. And then I can go description is, use vim.uv and associated libuv functions provided by Neovim to do this. Make sure it's synchronous, not asynchronous, right? And then we say fname, or we can say like file path, right? And then we can say like timestamp. Sure. I'll just assume that that's a good one. What does it look like? Vim uv fs stats lua slash luai.lua. I'd probably want m time, right? Which I always forget which one is which. Which one is the one where it's actually read last? Chat. That last time that it was actually saved. Actually, you know what? We'll say if new read file if updated, right? And we'll say stat is we'll just pass in stat directly like this. Use Vim UV associated Neovim functions. Make sure it's synchronous, not async. Okay. So let's actually do this. This will do nothing right now, I think. I think it's just gonna error that this file doesn't exist, which is fine. That's okay. Yep. So now though, we can go back to here and we go to it's just like read file if updated. I can just steal this. fs stats if this compare modification time. That's actually uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. All right, so when are we gonna do this? We're gonna do this. Oops. We'll put this here in. Path.read. Read file contents if it's been updated, provided stats. If not ops.stat, then and we'll just do path.read. That's what. Yeah, correct, dude. I asked how you are, and then you're not saying anything. Hello? Been updated. Actually, what do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Because we want to return. I'm trying to think how we actually want to do this, right? Because it's like, okay, so we're here. What are we going to do? We're going to get to this spot here, and we're going to say if cached key. Cached is going to be something like at class lui dot cached generation, right? And it's going to have something like at field, and it's going to be like stat, which do we have like a UV stat fs stat table gen integer? Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. And then it'll also have field fn, which is some function, which we don't know anything else about, right? So we can go here and we can say local file path is get make generated file path key, and then we go local stat is yeah, what do we want to do here? We want to say if this cache key, or if this cache key is old, because we want to be able to improve it now. That's kind of like the difficulty of where we're at next. So we're gonna get this file path here. I think honestly this might make a bunch more sense to just have this cache be here, but okay. Regenerated file. First we want to get the fs stat for this. We want to go if path local path. Do we have that anywhere else? We'll say there should actually be file path and file path and file path. Okay. All right, so that should be fine. Let's go back to here and we go if cached key, if path dot let's go. Okay, so we can go back to path and let's just go path is file newer, and we have ops file path and ops stats, right? File path string, oh whoops, param file path string, the path file to read. Yep. Oh whoops, this is, well, yeah, we just changed this to file path, and then we can do if we can go here and then we'll say param stat. This is actually vim fs stats. What is it? Stats. Or is it uv dot alias stat table? There we go. Stat. Okay. Yep. And yeah, we can do this and whoops and this and this and this and this is stat. This is new stats, right? New stats. New stats. Close this. Okay. And then return content. Great. Okay. So this is what we, oh, this is actually not what we want to do. We want to do this. We want to, and then we just want to return this. This is just return this. Check if file exists and readable. Yep. So then this is just this. This actually just says checks if file is newer than provided stat. Great. Okay, awesome. So now we can go back to here and we can go if path is file newer. But we actually want to switch these around. Is file newer? Oh, did I not do local path is required lui dot path? Awesome. Path dot is file newer. Then we're gonna read this again. Return cache key. And we're gonna do if not, we'll do this. Okay, because then it will go down to here. We can just change this to and. Okay. Oh, too many ends. Awesome. Result, regenerated file. Yep. So this is, oh, this will, oh, we should just do return false. Or return true, I guess. I don't know. We can't find it. Because this should do, oh, actually that shouldn't be possible. We'll just error here because I think that's a little bit easier. All right, so then we should do read this. Yep. Oh, so then we need to do cached key, and let's go. Yes, we got to go. This return regenerated file. This needs to be cached key.fn is fn, and cached key.stat is vim.uv.fs stat file path. Yeah. Okay. So that should update those, which is good. Oh, this should return fn. Yeah, that makes sense. Get the generated function from the cache or generated if it doesn't exist. Key any is a string and return function. Okay. Local file path, we don't even need to do this. Whoops. This should probably only happen once, really. Realistically, this should just happen when we like execute this. Okay, that's good. Because that's where this goes. Yeah. Local base path is base path. Vim.fs.joint path here. Yep. So then this should be none of those. Yep. Okay, so you can shut up about that. That's nice. And this should be all the way to here. And this should be base path here. Or else we have generated and hopefully nowhere. Awesome. To do this probably should be somewhere else, but it's okay to just make the folder here. Okay, that's fine. So now we're gonna regenerate file, blah, 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 blah. Result.implementation, yep. FN and stat, that's great. That's how we get the function that we're going to use here. Although what I'm thinking is we're going to change this, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's first get this working. Which I think this will work just fine. Let's not do this one. Let's do UI generated. Okay. Let's change one to do random color scheme. That's a good one. Select random color scheme. We'll delete that one. And let's go. Do I have that as one that I already wrote here? Yes, I do. Should be able to execute this. Well, it should get a new answer here. Whoops. Attempt to index a nil value. Oops. 105. 105. Cache key. Oh, right. Okay. Cached key. Maybe we should just do it this way. Probably it's better to do this. Because I don't think I want to store anything else inside of here. So that makes sense. Okay. Cool. That works great. So then I want to know, when I do this, yep, that's working. So those should be hitting the cache one. So the way that we can check this is we can say print hitting cache here, right? And this is reading file, yeah. And then this is generating new, right? So we should be able to do this, run this one time, reading file. When we do this way, we should be getting, I need to reload this. Lua IE, do I have this set up? Nope. Okay. Package.loaded Lua IE equals nil. Okay, let's try that again. Reading file, hitting cache, hitting cache. Awesome. Okay, so that's great. So we're hitting the cache for these. Now what I want to do is I want to update this. So I should have select random color scheme, and we'll just bump this because it really doesn't matter. And now when I do this, mess should be reading file. Nice. And then we get hitting cache. Awesome. Exactly like what we were hoping for, chat. Reading file, hitting cache. We update this again just as a test here. Now it does reading file. Now it does hitting cache. Awesome. Okay, that's working really well. That's working great. I need to check, is Prime still doing hack and stash? Why does your color keep changing? That's what we just had. We just had the AI generate a way to do that. Color scheme groove buddy. We'll change it back to mine. Oops. That doesn't look right at all. That's weird. Somebody must have really jacked up the colors, I guess. No, you're good. You're totally good. So anyways, it's fine. We can just do select random color scheme and ooh, that's a classic. Okay. Hey, I broke everything. No, I think it's just one of the color schemes probably not playing nice, which is fine. Okay, so we really don't need these. We'll just remove this for now. So, chat, that means when are these changes getting into core Neovim? Yeah. Well, or what are the chances of this getting into core Neovim? 0. This is a terrible idea. It's like maybe fun for your own stuff, but I would definitely not put this. Like I would not use this. Okay, so now chat, what we have is the possibility of loading these up in a different way, right? So we'll need to delete all of these, unfortunately. Let's delete all of them except for select random Neovim color scheme. See you later. Merge this into TJ's API key, hard-coded. Yeah, put this into Kickstart. Also definitely no. Also definitely a no from me, dog. Better than Ding LLM? What you mean? Well, I'm going to talk to Yapseen about it in about 30 minutes, maybe. If Prime remembers. We'll see, though. Or maybe Prime will cancel today. I don't know. I'm remembering. Well, I did call him on the phone for... It doesn't say how long I called. Oh, I don't know. For like an hour, I think, this morning. So, all right. So the next thing, though, that we need to do, chat, the next thing that we need is we need a way to get an improved version of this. Right? So what is the way that we could do this easily? This is going to be the tricky bit. This is going to be the tricky bit here. Because we need to read in this current file. Actually, you know what? Maybe this should just be like, maybe this should be history. This should be history here like this. And this should be like a list like this, right? Okay. So you guys hearing me out? Actually, what I think I need to do is I need to quit out of this. And I need to go back to here. We go back to here. And then let me just double check something real quick on this. Before I go, I was interested to see. Oh, I think we've only spent like 10 or 15 cents today. Maybe it's even less than I thought. Which is a little surprising. A little surprising, chat. Not gonna lie. Okay. Let me just check. Let me check to see if this is still working. Okay. Cool. All right, so that's good. Too cheap to meter. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's go to Luai again here. All right, we're all set here. All right, I think we're good. So what I want to check now, is let's imagine that we're opening up this here. Let's pick one that's not this. Let's just do like add numbers.lua. Oh, that's why am I doing this in here? Let's go to here and instead of select random color scheme, right? We'll go generate dot add numbers, and we'll say left is 5 and right is 10. Okay. I should have printed this. Print. Right, so it's 15. Congrats, guys! It did it, chat. It did it. It really did it. It really did it. It can even add numbers now. We made the AI smart enough to add, which is crazy. Oh, actually a funnier one. Print generate dot count R's in count how many are count. We'll say count letters in word, and we'll say letter equals R. We'll do word equals strawberry. Three. It's a genius, chat. How did it do it? It just used code because we actually know how to do this already. See, chat? And then now this doesn't have to talk to an LLM ever again. And now it knows. Okay, so what I want to do though with this is I would really like to do something. Optax, do you have any opinions on desk chairs? I don't have any opinion. Generate.fizz_buzz. Generate.fizz_buzz. Print is true. I can finally get hired again. It's incredible. Guys, I can get a job. This is amazing. It's pretty funny. Pick. You could get a job, dude. You can still pretend that you write other languages with side effects and stuff, but you don't actually have to do it. You know? That's amazing. Haskell users rejoice. Haskell users rejoice. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Instead of having this be called raw, we're going to call this history. Okay? And we're going to change this to look like this. and like this, okay? And I also want to put... We finally get a real job. Let's go! I also want to put... let's just put here a style lua.toml. Okay. So let's go back to here. I also am interested, will this fix this? Okay. I don't know, whatever. So let's go here. We're at count letters in words. So what I want to do here is let's delete this and this, because I don't want it to get confused. I'm going to delete all of them. And let's go back to generate count letters in word. Scam, fixed match. Hello. Doesn't exist. Don't be afraid of death. You'll be stronger. Open your tab every, never turn it off. Okay. Interesting. It's an interesting one. That's an interesting one right there, chat. Okay, so now we should have history here. Awesome. Yes. So now we have history. Wait a second. Do we have a description? We're not even writing that yet. Description. Okay, so we need to send this back in prompt. Okay, so we go to here and we go to prompt and we say description equals description. Okay, awesome. Okay, now we're here. So we go to this. So now we can go here and we'll go back to this where we get the new prompt here. We're going to return back here. Description equals description. New prompt.description, true. And then when we're inside of here, when we write this down to history, we're going to go like this. We're going to go description equals %s. Okay, we can also do this. We really don't. Well, this one's going to be longer, right? So it's like, it is kind of nice if this is on a separate. Okay, that one's fine to be on a separate one. And then this one is implementation is this. Okay, right? So now we go to here and go new function dot description. Great. We'll delete this here. Yep. We'll run this again. No description. I didn't put a comma here either. Right. I didn't put anything here, so there's nothing to see here. So that's fine. All right. So then I was thinking like description is count the letters. Right. This is like kind of simple. Let's make sure that that's making it all the way through. Okay. Yep. So now this function should also make sure to count the letters. So now, chat, now what we can do is when we get to improve, what is improve going to do? We're going to read this whole file back. We're going to rewrite a new file again. But we need to do something here where it's like local write generated file function name, something like this. But where do we have this? We have this history here. So let's take all of this. We'll do this and we'll go write generate file name, something like this. This is obviously isn't right yet. That's fine. We'll go to here. We'll put this right here. So this should be we'll just do ops. No, we'll do this. We'll go okay, sure. At class luai dot generated file options, and we'll do class, and we can say field version string, field option list string, field option example string, field thoughts string. No, this should get moved into here. Thoughts should get moved into here. Right, this should get moved here. Definitely should get moved here. Yep. No doubt about it, chat. No doubt about it. Okay. But now I'm kind of thinking this whole thing maybe should be doing this. Should this whole thing be doing this? Should the whole thing be doing version option? Probably. Probably all of this should be inside here. It's a little weird to not have the other ones here. We'll put version inside of here too. Yeah, because this is like... What's up, Sleepo? Welcome. Class, Lua AI generated file generation. Classic. Field, thoughts, string. Field, version, string. Okay, so this one, oops. This should go here. This one gets rid of this. These should both go here too. This should go here. This is like going to be at history, which is like Lua AI, whoops. Generated file option file generation list. Okay. I don't know, something like this. And then it will also, oops, this should be field, my bad, history. Yep, and it should also have field implementation function. So this is just the current implementation. So we'll only load up one of these once, which seems good. That seems good. That does seem pretty good. And we'll have field raw string. All right, so that's what the implementation is going to look like inside of here. We also need a field description string because that's what we provided. And then this is thoughts, and then maybe we should just call this response. Maybe that's a better word here. Right? So then this should be options, right? And then this is like write the generated file to disk. And then this should be options is luai.generated file options. Okay, awesome. Nice. This should have at field function name string. Yeah, whoops. Function name string. Back to my favorite streamer. Oh, what's up, Coffee? I think me and Prime are gonna yap together soon, but we'll see. He might not want to, actually. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. Okay, so now maybe we should just JSON encode this. Maybe this should just be JSON encoded, and that would be a lot simpler. It's less easy to read, but that's okay. It's probably quite a bit simpler for us from getting on top shelf questions, aren't you? I think we're getting on top shelf. Yeah, I'm anticipating it. I'm planning on being done soon. So, I hope so. You know? Okay, so what we can do instead is we're going to go like this. We're going to go top shelf, best shelf. Thank you. That's the goal. You can suggest getting them over SSH. I don't want to use Tmux, but Eminem seems broken over SSH. Have you checked clipboard and like SSH stuff inside here? Because there's a bunch of stuff inside of here for what you can do. And like if your terminal's OSC 52 compliant, then you can do this and you won't have to do it. I don't know. So I think all of these need to go inside of history. Yeah, it's a very friendly manual. It's a very friendly manual. So, okay, so history is actually going to be something like this, where we go like local history is, we should have, I think we can just go like this, history, %s. And this should be able to go like, oh, that is a problem. We should probably go like this, just here, like this. And let's get rid of all of these for right now. Well, let's comment these for a sec. Why? I'll go into system clipboard. Probably should have checked health first. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. So history is going to look like this, and then we have implementation equals. And what were we doing before? Oops, I should have not deleted that, right? It's just this, yeah. Okay. So this is what we're going to have basically here. And so this should be options.implementation. And the rest of these, we'll delete them and put them up here because we'll have to think about it, but it should be fine. Because this should be vim.json.encode options history. So that's good. That's what we want to put here. This will be a little bit harder for reading, but that's okay. That's okay. It's going to, at least then I won't have to worry about formatting and escaping everything and all this other goofiness here. Yeah, so that should be pretty reasonable. Version, option list, option example, description, thoughts, response. So then improve will be able to make this better. So then the nice thing about this is we'll always just read dot implementation out of this as a function here. Yep, that's good. That's very good. Cache key fn fs stat this. That's good. I think this might still kind of work. Let's go at type luai.generated file options, and let's go local options is this. Let's go generated here like this, and let's go function name is key. Yep. Implementation is new function implementation. History is this, and this would be like, so we have option list is new function option list, option example is new function option example, version is 0.0.1. That's good. We'll just say 1, actually. I think it's just easier to say 1, and we'll do, actually, you know what? We'll just make it a number because we can just compare them then. And then we should have thoughts is new function thoughts, and we should have description is this, and we should have, they call it response. We'll say, let's call it implementation, actually, is new function implementation. And let's change this from response here to implementation. I think that makes sense. Oh, that's, yeah, wait, what? That's not right. Oh, this is right. That's what we're returning. Okay, no, that should be fine. Okay, so let's delete this. And let's, oh, we never even wrote this. Write file. All right, here, we'll take this. And we'll go here. And let's change this to be options file path, options file path. Okay, we'll go back to here. Let's go write generate file. Let's go generated. And then this actually needs to be a string because this is what we're putting inside of here. Missing fields and required file path. File path is make generated file path key. Okay, and then we'll write that, and then we generate it. Okay. I don't know if that'll work. I don't know if I did as many things as I needed to, but it's good. Time to call nil value, 25. So what does this look like? I didn't put commas, dang it! Ah! Yep, that makes sense. I wonder if Cloud is like, why does this guy keep on generating the same functions 1,000 times? All right, so now we have a history here. Ooh, but this isn't right, really. This isn't really right because this needs to be a list of these. Now that I'm thinking of this. So this is our first string is really what we're putting here. So that's fine for right now, but we'll fix that in a sec. Oh, no. That's definitely not what we should do. It should be that when we make our history here later, this needs to be like this because we just only have one item here. Okay. All right, so that's good. Let's rerun this to see that this was making sense. 3, great. history is this. So now we have a list of these. So we'll be able to JSON decode this when we need to. And we can get an implementation like this, right? So this is like when we do load file. When we do load file, this should return add param return. This should be read the generated file from disk. Name is a string, and it's going to return luai dot generated function. Can I do this? I think I can. So where do we have generated file options? That's this here. So that should be like this, and this should be generated function, right? And then this should be function here, and then this should be properly a history like this. That's the only difference is when we write it, we're gonna write this as a string, but we haven't like done this yet, so we have to do that. So then this, when we return this, we should get local function, local generated is this, right? And we do generated.history is vim.json.decode generated.history, and then we can return generated like this. I think that should work. Probably. Definitely, probably. Definitely, probably. Now we can do print vim.inspect results. Right, we'll just do this really quick. Lua require select. Whoops, that's. I did the wrong thing here. I accidentally did the color scheme one. But this should be showing mess here. Description, history, description, implementation. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, awesome. So when we run this guy here, description, awesome. Yes, that's reading the file. Very cool. So now we can build improve, I think, right? Because what we should have, count the letters in the word. So now we should be able to improve this. So what is improve going to do? Improve is going to take basically the same idea that we have here. And we can do local improve is this, and improve dot index is improve, and local improve is set met. Oh, we already did that part. Great. So now we can do function improve index and so what do we want to be the, because I actually think maybe we should do this as like a new, I'm trying to think, do you guys think we should do this way? Should we do this way? Equals? Because we could set this with new index. I have an even better idea. I have an even better idea. Okay, so now we have this option here. So now I want to do something like this, which is generate letters count equals, and we're going to do something like this. I have an even better idea. So when we do this, we'll call new index. So this will be key and value. So what do I want to do now is I want to basically like load. When we do this, I want to overwrite what we had before. I feel like that's kind of fun with equals. Now, is it a terrible idea? Probably yes. Probably yes. But that hasn't stopped us for anything that we've done so far. So why not like continue going down this path, right? So what should we do? I feel like I kind of want to mirror still saying description here. But okay, so what I want to do now is let's do this, and we should say count the letters. Also print each index of the word, of the letter in the word, right? So like this. So this will error because it's going to say you can't set any keys inside of here. Bad plan. That's right. But now we completely changed our mind. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we have already generated something here. So we should just be able to go generate key. That'll give us the original item. Oh, no, it won't. We'll have to call it with something. Problem's called. It's time? Well, here. Wow. Hey. Fancy meeting you here at the end of the video. Just go ahead. Give it a smash. You know. Wow. The like button. You can make fun of me in the comments for that one. I don't even care because you made it to the end of this video. Thanks, everybody. See ya.